Target practice, baby.
Hey, what's up, Charter fam? Oh man, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's going down just a little bit right now, but we're sitting at like 76K. Bitcoin has been running lately. I mean, really running, especially ever since that election got over. It was just shot up that night. I'm sitting there looking and I'm like, whoa, look at my bags. They're just going crazy. Bitcoin's going stupid. The market's been green. Look at ETH. It's like 29K. I mean, man, ETH just pulled all the way up, bro. Like, everything just reacted so greatly to the actual election. I actually did not think that it was going to react like that. I know most of you big crypto know-it-alls, I know you guys knew that was going to happen, but I didn't. Like I said, this is my first real bull run, and I'm like, wow. You know, it really reacted, but you know, to be honest with you, I kind of was hoping that Harris won, and the reason I wanted her to win was because if she would have won, people were projecting that Bitcoin was gonna do something like a drizzop, you know. It was gonna drop. You know, we always looking for them discounts. You know, they're talking about Bitcoin damn near was gonna do something like let me see, I think it was about right here. They were suggesting that Bitcoin had a good chance to drop down to 50K, you know. So if let's see, let me do this. Let me go here. Let's take this. We started taking off there. So we'll do something like this. And we'll do right here to 50K. So they were projecting Bitcoin pretty much going to drop about 26% and hit that 50K range. If it would have hit that 50K range, man, you know, we'd start cashing checks, doing everything, you know what I mean, going and buying up Bitcoin. I mean, so some people were looking at it like it was a bad thing, but I do overall think that maybe, okay, because these politicians, they love pandering, you know, they'll say this and say that. You know what I mean? They love pandering to us, you know, so they can get their votes. But then after that, they don't end up doing what they said that they was going to do. So we're going to go ahead and see. But maybe he might be just a little bit better for crypto than Harris was, because they are still kind of in the clouds. I believe that Trump is still a little bit in the clouds on crypto as well, but he got some people around him that are telling him that there's a whole base of people who are into crypto, and if you get in there, there's a good chance that, you know, some good things could happen out of it and you can pull some more votes out of it. That's just me talking out of my ass. But Bitcoin right now is at 76K, so we're just gonna wait and watch and see what's gonna happen. I see 80K coming really quick. Hoppy is one of the things that I wanted to look at. Hoppy was just running. I mean, you know, Hoppy runs with Bitcoin, and Hoppy just went on a run. I mean, a serious run, and is still running. So let me grab this contract here, and let's see if I can pull this up, because a few minutes ago, for some reason, I couldn't get it to pull up. Okay, so I had to restart my computer and do all that. I know as soon as this bull market's over, I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase a new computer. You know, that'll be a gift to myself. But what do you guys plan on doing throughout this bull market when it's over? What are you guys going to do? You guys going to pull all your cash out, go lay on the beach somewhere, or are you guys going to, you know, keep it in and let it ride, or, you know, make plays? Me, myself, I plan on pulling some, and a little bit, you know, the rest we make some plays, you know. Set up for the bear market. You know, when a bear market comes, we wait for those prices to drop, and we know now exactly what to purchase. You know what I mean? And you'll also be looking on the bigger and better things. Okay, so once this thing is still not pulling up here, I don't know what the hell is going on here. But what I was trying to do needs connection of my what? Review the security connection. Stop playing with me, deck screener. Let's see whatever it's over here going through. Normally there is a trading view button in here. I thought that there was one. Right now I need to actually see the chart. That would be very excellent if we can do. These line charts are cool. Let's see what their candlestick chart. I guess we're gonna have to look at these charts. I don't like looking at CoinMarketCap's charts, You know, you can look at their line charts. It's just a little rough draft, but I need to pull it up in like Dex Screener or Dex Tools or something like that. Let's see. But you can see, look at Hoppy. We got a nice little, we got a nice green candle going here. Hoppy was running though. You know, they say Hoppy's about to 8x. Somebody over here says Hoppy 8x about to happen suddenly as exchanges are loading up their wallets with Hoppy on the quiet. Due to it having crypto's best meme narrative, the first Matt Fury meme before Pepe. So Hoppy, I believe that Hoppy is going to run too. But how high it's going to run, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sign in and do all that right now. But it is kind of hurtful that I actually can't pull up that chart right now. But Hoppy is running. You know, I was actually wanting to look at Hoppy so I could see about taking some profits, because that's something that I actually was thinking about, because you do have to take profits. I know, oh, you're selling too early. Someone told me you're going to sell too early. No, take your profits on the way up. You see these pullbacks here? You see these pullbacks right here? Boom, boom. You see that pullback? That's just people selling, people taking profits, okay? People buy, people are sell off. Okay, now people are buying. That's all that is. Don't let no one complicate it. Okay, the red means people are selling. The green candles mean people are buying. Period. ... Okay, so pretty much, let's see if Dex Screener pulled up finally. All right, probably my internet, slow computer, something like that. We'll take a look at that later. But okay, let's go ahead and pull this up. Yeah, I mean, volume is still 1.5. Fully diluted is 124 mil. Check it out. Okay. I mean, look at that. ATH for Hoppy is going to be 147 million. Okay, then it pulled back. Okay, and then it pulled up again to that 138 million and pulled back. Okay, and now it's still sitting at a good position. It's kind of looking like it's about to kind of do one of these again, you know. And maybe you might get a little pull, and maybe it might go even higher, you know. Hoppy has a really good leg under it. The market cap is still pretty much low. So, you know, I think that Hoppy could run, but take advantage, you know, of these pullbacks. That's one thing I will say. I wouldn't suggest buying all these pullbacks, because pretty much the time to buy Hoppy is pretty much over with. You know, if you don't really have too much exposure to Hoppy and you want to add a little bit to your bags and things like that on some of these pullbacks right here, I mean, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. But we don't know how high Hoppy's gonna run. So you mess around and buy into too many of these pullbacks, you know, just say you bought here on this pullback, you took advantage of that run. Then just say you bought some more here, you know, you took advantage of that run, you know, and then it started coming back down, and then you bought some more here, and then it went up just a little bit, and Hoppy came down like that. You know, next thing you know, it starts to kind of plateau and kind of move its way down. Now, that's just like, I mean, Hoppy is a pretty popular token. It has a lot of volume. A lot of people are interested in Hoppy. The community is great, but I don't see it doing this pattern. But you never know. This is crypto, you know. But Hoppy is looking good out there. There's some other tokens that I did want to take a look at. I want to come here to CoinMarketCap, and as my coworker states it, these are grandpa tokens, but I still hold some. So we're gonna look at Elon again, and I know you might see me looking at this from time to time, and you know, but I still got a bag of it, you know. It's still here, it's still in effect. Let's see what we're gonna do, because I love pulling things up in Dex Screener. To me, Dex Screener just, I don't know, maybe my eyes are just, I'm sure you can get all this stuff in TradingView. TradingView is pretty much all you need, but I like to look at it in Dex Screener. Everything is just blam, and that's just kind of like what I'm used to looking at. But ETH, Doglon Mars, okay. ETH side of life, Uniswap, blah blah blah. 12.3 million on the liquidity, 502K volume. So this is kind of some previous low-key TA that I was doing. I figured this is an excellent place to accumulate if you planned on accumulating. The problem is I don't know, like the volume. I mean, it's there, but the volume, I don't know, it's just, ain't really no telling on how high it's gonna go. I think this might be its ATH unless we go back a little farther. It might be a little bit higher than that, maybe, but this is about almost 224 million on the market cap here, and now we're sitting at like an 86 mil. You can kind of tell, it has not dropped below this range. It has not dropped below that 65, mil range. It's just accumulating. So to me, like I have this area circle, it looks like, once again, it's accumulating, and I can kind of see it's pulling up. I do know that this is not from last cycle because this is only the weekly chart. This is March of 2024. Let's go ahead and let's go to the monthly. The monthly is going to really set us righteous. So let's delete that. Hold on, let's lower this a little bit. We'll actually lower it all the way down. So pretty much ATH is 1.46 billion. 1.46 billion. That was October of 2021. But check out the action though. It came out around April of 2021. It kind of pulled up to that 242 mil mark and pulled back. Then it ended up running all the way to that 1.33 bill, and then it dropped all the way down to damn near like 41 mil, kind of ranged across a little bit down for a few minutes, and next thing you know, all of a sudden it jumped from 32 mil to about 1.45 billion. That was in October of 2021. That's wild right there. And then you can see it had a nice correction. It corrected all the way back down. So a whole bunch of percent, just put it like that. It went all the way back down to about 100 mil, 110 mil, somewhere around there. And then it kind of ranged across and went down a little bit more. Okay. So I'm very sure because of token dilution and all that other stuff like that, all the other factors that go along with it, I'm very sure it's not, well, I'm not very sure this is crypto. We never know. It could surprise the hell out of us, but there's a good chance. I mean, it could at least get up to that 400 mil mark, at least that 400 mil mark, hopefully, but there's no guarantee. It is technically a grandpa token. I don't really even see videos being done on it. I'm not really even too sure what the community is doing, but it's been down. It does kind of lift up from the it does kind of do a low-key dead cat bounce every now and again, but I do think that we're gonna see a little bit of action. But what I was thinking was I was actually thinking about selling it and then putting it into something else. Maybe turn it into some maybe some more MOG, because I got MOG. I got a bunch of different meme coins, but I got MOG, so I was thinking about selling it and adding to my MOG bag, but I'm afraid because, like I said, this is my first real bull, so I don't want, you sell your bag of doggone Mars, next thing you know, doggone Mars blow up, and I got a nice chunky bag of it. So anyways, that's just the type of things that I wanted to look at on this video. Another thing that I wanted to take a look at, we're just going to look at one more. I know this video is going to be hella long. Ain't nobody watching it anyway. I only get a few views per vid. But, this stuff is pretty interesting to me because, I notice a lot of people on YouTube, they just watch the bigger YouTubers and all that. And sometimes you got to be aware of them big YouTubers. So they know what they doing. So they know how to sway you in what direction they want you to purchase. You know what I mean? You purchase in their direction, and next thing you know, they go quiet and dump on you. And you're wondering why the price is dropping. I can throw a couple of big YouTubers names out there right now. You know, just ridiculous. You know, you follow their calls and then they disappear. They stop making videos. That's funny. And then all of a sudden they come up with a short here and there and then make a video. That's funny. It's trash too. But this is Altcoin. We're going to grab this. I'm still pretty much learning myself, but you know, I'm not trying to sway nobody wrong. I like that. I tell everybody, you don't have to buy none of the coins that I buy. Zero. You know, I just enjoy getting on here, turning on my camera, and learning what I'm learning. Because, you know, if you do the right things with these tokens, you can get some money. Especially if you learning your charting and all that. You know, keep your ear to the streets for, you know, for the news and all that. Looking pretty good. Look at Mog. Mog is just running. Mog just recently ran actually up to that 1 billion mark. Now it pulled back to 832 mil. Mog is really running, you know, and I had Mog. Mog is one of those tokens where, you know how you have it, and then you know how you just kind of play with it. You know what I mean? You don't never get enough, you know. I should have learned my lesson from that by now. I just jumped onto the actual monthly chart, but look, it just pretty much ranged around that 24 mil mark. It was just up and down around here, just up and down, up and down. Then it pulled actually to that 964 million mark from that 6 mil, from around that 24 mil mark around there. Because if you mark from here, that's crazy. So it's went up damn near what, 10, 20, 30, 40x, something like that. So Mog has just already been running. And Mog touched ATH 1 billion and pulled back. It's going to be amazing to see what's going to happen next. Hopefully as Bitcoin rises, Mog, you can kind of see that he kind of runs with Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin is his running mate. And Bitcoin goes up, Mog goes up. So we expect Bitcoin to keep running, hopefully. So hopefully Mog coin keeps running. But if you have not took any profits, that's exactly what's going on here. Okay. I mean, if you have not at least took your initial out, ouch, you know. Take your initial out at least. Okay. At least. I ain't telling you to sell your bags. I ain't telling you to know. I'm just trying to tell you to protect your ass. Because if at the end of the day, if this market drops or you're at work or some shit and everything just starts crashing, at least you know I got my initial out. Okay? And you're going to have to wait for another pump. But get your initial out at least. And if you did already, and like I said before, if whatever you left in, you're sitting on 2-3x from where you left off, I mean, take another little shaving off the top. Or you can do like me, and I just leave it alone and wait to see if it's going to rise. But you got to be careful. You got to keep your eye on things because Bitcoin moves quick. It was like just day before or whatever. It was about 68, 69K. Next thing you know, Bitcoin, you know, I looked up, Bitcoin was like 76K. I'm like, wow, like what the hell? You know, it wasn't 76. It was 74K. When I looked up, I was like, damn, like it moves quick. And I had already started checking the charts because immediately when I seen Bitcoin's price, I don't go and check each individual altcoin, all that stuff like that. I go to my charts. So I'm looking at the charts and seeing what's going on because to me, that's what matters. Because once Bitcoin's going, you know, okay, you already know Altcoin, blah, blah, blah. Whatever other tokens and all that, you know they run with Bitcoin. You know you got those tokens. Bitcoin is at ATH right now looking good. So I want to go to my charts and kind of see what's going on there. Okay. And then maybe, you know, I take a look at the books and stuff down there and all that. Might take a little shaving off the top, you know, and kind of see where it goes from there. But it's all about taking that profit. Get your profit, you know, because all these pullbacks, that's what people are doing. They're getting their profits. Have you noticed the market is super green for 2 days or something like that, and then it's red for 2-3 days? That's because it went up for those 2 days, and then everybody did what? They start pulling their profit. Look down here. 13 minutes ago, there was a 15K sell. Look at that. Okay? Someone sold 7.20 billion. Now that having that amount of mog, I, because I'm such a rookie, I'd be scared to sell that. I'd be scared to sell that because I'm scared that it's gonna keep going up. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Like it just keeps going up. But also though, it's different though when you plan with bigger money, when you plan with a bigger bag. I noticed that things work a little bit faster than it would be as if you're playing with tiny bags. You know what I mean? So I'm very sure that it's pretty much well worth it. Pulling that profit right now, but people don't be playing. They're not playing. They pull their money and they jump to the next token, or end up watching charts and seeing what's going on and then jumping back in until it's that time, and then they're coming back out. But anyways, we'll just leave it at that. I know I was running my mouth at the end, but you guys go ahead and make sure you guys let me know, what are you guys doing in this market? Let's just say that. What are you guys doing? Are you hodling shit? Are you holding on to everything until Bitcoin, hits ATH and you're gonna start selling and moving stuff around? Are you day trading? You trading everything, boom, 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 taking advantage of all these green candles? Or let me know what you guys swing trading. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys doing out there. Do you guys own any of these tokens? Mog, Elon Mars, do you guys own any Pepe, Shiba Inu? We got all that, you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.